Hey, today we're going to take some curtains with grommets and turn them into some wonderful pleated curtains without having to touch a sewing machine. Okay, so I found these curtains on Amazon, and yes, they do have grommets. Instead of purchasing the length that I needed, I decided to go to the next size up because I knew I would be changing them from curtains with grommets to curtains with pleats. Now, the reason why I purchased these curtains with grommets is because grommets are all the rage right now, and you can find these curtains in every color. Whereas pleated curtains are a bit more expensive when trying to find them in colors like this beautiful dusty rose. Our materials will be our curtains, an iron, some hem tape, any scissors or cutting utensils, and our pleat tape with hooks, which I also found on Amazon. Here is a close-up of the pleat tape. You'll notice that there are pockets at the bottom of the tape that you insert the hook into. You also notice that there are 4 prongs. If you wanted to create pleats like a pinch pleat, then you could use each one of those hooks to insert into a pocket, and then where the pleat is created, you pinch them together and hand sew. But we're not doing that. But this is just demonstrating what the hook looks like on the back and the pleat that'll be created on the front. Okay, so we're going to start this process on the back side of the curtain, but at the hem of the curtain. And this is going to give us the cleanest edge. We're going to measure out how much sewing tape we need, height-wise and then length-wise, in order to attach our pleat tape to the curtain. You also want to make sure that you're working on the back side of the curtain, and you can tell by looking at the raw edge of the hem and noticing that the hem is rolled over. We're going to align our pleat tape right up against that hem, and that's also going to ensure that we attach this in a very straight line. As long as your hem is straight, then attaching your pleat tape will be straight if we're following along that line. Once I've laid out my hem tape, I'm going to take the pleat tape and just lay it on top, making sure that those pockets are at the bottom of the pleat tape. So remember, we're going to insert our hooks, and the hooks insert from the bottom of the pleat tape. So it's very important that you make sure that those pockets are at the bottom. So once I have attached or laid down my pleat tape, because it is heat fused, we're going to get our iron. Make sure you have no water in your iron. And now you're going to apply heat and pressure to attach your pleat tape to your curtain. Once you've attached that pleat tape, again, we're just going to insert our hook. So here's a look at the pleats from the front side of the curtain, and here's a look from the back side with the hooks. So now we're going to work on the hem by flipping the curtains right side up with the grommets, and we're just going to simply fold it over. Once we've folded it over, we're going to measure out the amount of sewing tape that we're going to use, and we're going to use that sewing tape to fuse this end with the grommets to the curtain to do our bottom hem. This is a very quick and easy process, but I also like to make sure that I press and iron on both sides of the curtain. After I've completed doing the ends, I go through and I do the middle portion of the curtain, again ironing on both sides to ensure that I have fused this hem with the grommets to the curtain. And here I've hung my final product, and I decided to use rose gold rings to match the rest of the room. And there you have it. DIY no sew pleated curtains. For more inexpensive design inspiration, be sure to spend your weekends with Winnie. Bye.